This is the Living and Family Environments program in Michigan. Marn Myers and Monir Cherubim will make the presentations.
Thank you.
Mr. Cherubim, you will start.
Thank you. The LIFE program recruits and trains welfare families to become paid foster care providers for developmentally disabled children. The former welfare family then provide these children with loving care in their own home while continuing to take care for their own children in their own home. At the same time, the government saves more than half of the cost supporting the two separately. The most unique feature of the LIFE program is that it is built upon the strengths of two groups of individuals who traditionally have been devalued: welfare families and children with disabilities. The LIFE program recognizes that each group have gifts to offer the other and has found a way to combine these gifts so that their worth is increased dramatically, not only for them, but for the community. In simple terms, the LIFE program converts each group into givers by enabling the families to escape the hopelessness and dependency of welfare and enabling disabled children to avoid isolation and uselessness in institutions. And each group become contributing members to the community and no longer perceived as burdens.
The program has met the needs of the two groups of identified clients better than we had imagined. In addition to the obviously positive relationship where care for the person with disabilities and income for the welfare family is produced, there has been a powerful secondary benefit. The families report that as a result of their participation in the LIFE program, they feel more confident in dealing with most aspects of their life. For example, a single parent who was so timid that she had a difficult time speaking up in discussions with friends is now enrolled in a real estate class and speaks up without hesitation. A single mom who was so self-conscious about being on welfare that she would avoid her own children's parent-teacher conferences reports that she now loves these meetings and participates enthusiastically. She goes so far as to say, "I am a better mother now." The dramatic increase that she's had in her concept of herself she traces to the success that she's had in caring and working with the children that have been placed in her home. There was expected to be increased self-confidence, but the depth of change in confidence and the extent to which others would benefit was not anticipated. The LIFE program has demonstrated that families on welfare can be trained to provide excellent care and support to persons with a wide range of disabilities. There are currently 44 children in the program. These are children for whom even the courts question the possibility of ever finding a permanent home. Because of our program, 30 children who have left the program have found permanent homes. I'm happy to report that 13 were able to return to their birth home. I'm even happier to report that 7 of these children were adopted by their LIFE parent, and 3 others are awaiting finalization of their adoptions by their LIFE parent. All of the children served through the program have achieved dramatic growth. 45 families have served as LIFE parents. Of these, all but 1 have remained off welfare. The target population of the LIFE program, children with developmental disabilities, and families on aid to dependent children, exist to varying degrees in every state. The LIFE program is so simple and the outcomes are so powerful that it is attractive to people in other jurisdictions. We have presented information to representatives from 26 states and 2 foreign countries.
The LIFE program has produced more than the outcome initially promised. And we have now better care for children, better lives for families on welfare, better saving for taxpayers. These benefits, together with the public demands for will reform, welfare reform have led the state of Michigan to include the expansion of the LIFE program in its plan to strengthen Michigan families?
Let's start with Ellen with the first question.
I note that this is largely supported by private funds, and you say the state has been supportive and encouraging, but I wonder whether you are working towards or expect some change in the funding stream at the state level so that this would remain not just a private program that would have to expand only by getting additional private dollars, but might actually change the way the state spent its resources.
Actually, the majority fund, the state fund, this project came as a line item in the state budget.
But it's it's one contract for each child, as I recall.
Yes, but we have a line item in the state budget for amount, and after the state saw the Department of Social Service as a last resort for some of the clients nobody can take, including the institutions, they come to us. And that's why the program really building its credibility from the challenge we take, the type of child we have.
Yes, just a follow-up
Yeah,
question.
as a follow-up to that, help me out a little bit here, because it sounds like a wonderful program, but I'm still not quite sure I see where the government innovation is. As I understand it, the idea, the concept, and implementation is by the Judson Institute.
No, it's a partnership between the government and the Judson Center. All the money and a contract with government. The government is a partner with Judson Center.
Right. Where was the genesis of the idea for this?
This is my idea.
Thank you.
Antonio.